And Kyle,
Good morning, Anne.
happy Monday.
Happy Monday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's Thanksgiving week already. Holy smokes. And I'm very disoriented. The Bears had a bye. I watched the American Music Awards last night, other than work. And I'm feeling a little disoriented that we're coming into Thanksgiving. But I do have to tell you, coming home from a showing yesterday, somebody had a Christmas tree on top of their car, a live Christmas tree. So
there are lots of Christmas trees up. It's like people are saying, I'm just going to do whatever I want this year.
well, that's right. And when I was showing on Halstead, the people next to us had a Christmas tree. You know, what else are you going to do? You're stuck inside. It's COVID. Let's decorate.
Well, it's actually funny. My family, we're having Thanksgiving together, and just a very small group of us. Of course we are. But we've decided it's 2020. We can do whatever we want.
That's right.
I'm having seafood.
If you want to, yeah, St. Patrick, we're doing lamb chops.
Exactly. This is 2020. You're allowed to do whatever you want now.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Ready to start the show?
Yes.
I'm going to start our show. Hold on. Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, November 23rd. This is Monday Morning Coffee with Kyle and Anne. I'm Anne Rossley. I'm here with Kyle Harvey. Today, we're going to discover Bucktown.
Yes, actually a really great town, a really great neighborhood that came into its own in sort of the late 80s, 90s, and aughts, and is now just one of the great Chicago neighborhoods.
Absolutely.
Along with Park and Logan Square that surround it and give it some of its fantastic flavor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this morning, Kyle, let's talk 2 minutes about weekend. You had a good weekend?
I did. I had a listing that went live at the end of last week, and it's already under contract because it was really well priced.
Very nice.
Yay.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I put my contract together on a loft in the West Loop. And I had 2 second showings on my duplex down on Halstead. So I think that's going to go very quickly. So it was a busy weekend.
Was that great loft you showed us last week?
Yes.
I love that loft.
Yeah. And he's going to be so happy to live there. It's great.
Can we all come over?
I think we should invite ourselves over. I love the rooftop deck. So anyway, today we're going to talk Bucktown, everybody. I'm going to share my screen and talk to you about statistics because that's kind of become my thing, I guess. Whoops. Did I share the wrong thing? Are you looking at statistics there?
I sure am. I'm looking right at statistics.
Okay, good. Because I have a couple screens open here. Okay. So Bucktown statistics. Let's talk median sales price. If our primary market area is $431,000, Bucktown's median sales price is $545,000. It's more happening place to be, if you will. And it has both condominiums and single-family homes, and the attached median sales price is $490,000, while the detached price is about $1,160,000. Now, what I just showed you this is the monthly, okay? And we're only dealing in sales of like 60 to 130, so it's very spiky. If you smooth it out with a 12-month, then you see a longer line, and you can see a trend a little bit easier. And you can see the trends here with median sales price.
Can you get rid of our names because I can't see the bottom?
I do that every week, and I apologize.
No, it's all right. I just can't see it.
There we
go. Yeah, so that makes the dip when I expected the dip to exist. Good.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Coming back. Okay. There you go. So now you can see better. All right. Number of homes for sale. This is the number of homes for sale, and I guess I forgot to put. So we're like 135 on the single family. No, on the attached, and there are only about 50 of the single family.
That's not
here we go. 135 on condos, 46 on single family homes. So there's not as much inventory, but you can see there's more inventory today than there was 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very popular neighborhood. In terms of closed in the last month, 29 condos closed and 16 homes closed. And the median price per square foot, interesting, it's not that different from condos to single family. The detached is $341 per square foot and the condo is $314 per square foot. And you see the positive trends here. So now here's comparing Bucktown to the market area at large, and you can see that the average price per square foot of $326, and this combines both single family and attached, is $326. And it's been on this positive trend, outpacing the market at large, which is the blue line. So the market at large is $297 per square foot. Bucktown's $326 per square foot. And of course, I always end with month's supply. And now we're back to just Bucktown, attached versus detached. And you can see it's very much a seller's market still in Bucktown with, under 5 months of inventory for both single family and detached. If you look at the combined attached and detached of Bucktown, the red line, versus the market area, again, you can see that it's outpacing because it's selling quicker at a quicker rate, if you will. 4.7 months supply of inventory versus 6.7 in the greater market area. And part of the reason that Bucktown has gotten to be hot is, if you'd gone in there 10 years ago, there wasn't a public elementary school that met the needs of the people who lived there. But today there are 3 1+ schools, and here they are. You've got Chase, Goethe, and Pulaski, which extends a little bit outside this 60647 zip code area, but still well within. The zip code does not match the neighborhood.
Wait, Chase and Goethe look the same.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Same.
You know what? One of them's down here. Yeah, my map is
Gotcha.
bluey. So it would be like right here next to.
Yep.
So it's all this area right here on the eastern side of Logan that has those good schools. And what Chicago is seeing is an elementary school may just become popular because of the housing stock and people moving in and the parents getting involved, or they may start with a program within the school, such as a gifted program, and then that extends out. I mean, if you look 20 years ago, that's how Bell Elementary got started. It had the gifted program, and then people embraced that, and then they embraced the larger school, and then it became a 1+ school. So anyway, bottom line is it used to be Bucktown was very popular with the young, but not necessarily the families raising children. And that's not the case now. It is for everybody.
There's a very good Montessori nearby.
Yeah, near North Montessori, absolutely.
There are a number of schools that are close enough by that make that just an easy commute if you decide to do something other than CPS. But having a great CPS school does wonderful things for home values.
Exactly right.
Excellent. Well, some of the things that make Bucktown great not only is the great housing stock and all of that, but there's just so much to do in Bucktown. One of the things we just talked about ahead of time was this. I'm going to hit my share screen. Where are we? There we are. So I'm going to see if I can share an ad.
Before there was Fulton Market restaurants, it was Bucktown restaurants, right?
Oh, and it still is Bucktown restaurants. Bucktown has you can see this. Good. It has a ton of good restaurants. I've just pulled up Time Out Chicago, and there are bars, there are restaurants. One of my favorite is a long-time place called Le Couchon, the Pig, that is fantastic. Very French bistro, but there are so many.
Right.
There is, it starts with a B. It's really a cute one down on on Damon. There are a lot lining Damon, but there's a ton to do and be. And one of the things that makes it really easy is the North Avenue Blue Line stop that can take you all over the city and provides a wonderful gateway for people coming into the area. One of the other great things is the 606 Trail, I'm going to see if I can get pictures. A former train line that stopped having traffic. And you know who was involved? Anne.
I know. Yeah.
Involved in creating the opportunity to make a park or public space out of this was our own Stephen Baird. He was one of the leaders who did that. So it's an elevated park, sort of like the High Line in New York City, that has a long walking trail. You can ride your bike, you can run, you can and you can see the whole city from it. It's a real asset for this neighborhood. So that's what I've got for why one would want to live there. It's close to the highway. It's close enough to the lake. There's wonderful public transportation. There's just a whole lot going for it as a place to live. Okay, application. Hold on. Sometimes it's a little tricky for me. So I have some slides and some properties. So I decided, Anne was talking about how the good schools have made it a place for families to live. So I've included a couple of properties that are big family size. But anyway, so where is it? Anne had a great map, and I show it again here. North Avenue on the south, it's sort of a triangle of property. North Avenue on the south, the Kennedy Expressway is the hypotenuse of the triangle, and Western Avenue is the western edge of the neighborhood. And one of the things that I did not include in here are the two flats. There are a number of two flats still in existence in this neighborhood that haven't been converted yet into single family homes. And what's great about that is you have somebody else helping to pay your mortgage. You have a tenant who can live there. So what I've looked at is the last 6 months of closed properties, the prices. So it's all different property types. It's about $168,000 at the entry level to over $1 million for condos, almost 1.1. And for single family homes, closed has been $460,000 to $2.850. So some very fancy homes, as well as some more entry level homes. So I thought I'd show you a single family home. This is and so I chose what's new to the market, properties that are new to the market. One is this really cute one on Wilmot, priced under $1 million. It's 3,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths.
That's a nice size home.
It's a nice size home, and look at those taxes, not terrible. $13,000, almost $14,000. And in 2020, these people put on a new roof, put on a new garage roof, installed new AC. They've got a recent kitchen, and they've done things to protect the home. So the mechanicals look good. And it went live. This is still, well, today maybe it's not new, but it was new when I prepared this yesterday. They've already dropped the price. After 6 days on the market, they dropped to $10,000. These people are serious. They want to sell this home. They probably have someplace they have to go next. So look at that, all that light. So you can tell that those front windows are casting light across a big hardwood floor. Look at the detail on the floor. Do you see that here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not showing it here. The detail on the floor. So this is an older house, but they've kept some of those beautiful details. Here is, what a cute kitchen, huh? They have 3 outdoor spaces that are pretty great, and a downstairs basement family room, darling. Here's one of the outdoor spaces. Actually, this is not the one with 3 outdoor spaces. Excuse me. They just got this backyard and this porch. The next one has 3 outdoor spaces. But look at, they put a fire pit. How darling is that? For sitting outside in the wintertime. Okay, so that was the single family home, which I think of as a really good buy. So then we've got this condo, which is at 1622 North Bosworth. So just north of North Avenue on Bosworth. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, so still a big family place, 2,500 square feet. And the price is $675. Taxes are just 11,000, just under 500. And it has an HOA. It has a homeowner's assessment because it's part of a condo association, and this builds. It's to help keep with the upkeep of the entire building. It's got 1-car garage. These people seem to have the garage roof deck for themselves, a new kitchen, hardwood floors, 2 fireplaces, and interestingly, COVID 2020, a UV filtration system, keeping the air clean in that condo. Look how pretty that is. Look at that ceiling.
That's nice. I like the coffered ceilings.
Don't you? It looks fantastic in this room. Fireplace 1, big screen, light. This is the downstairs. So this is not the up. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, this is different.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the family room downstairs. Another fireplace, darling. I noted some things that I would find interesting. This nice bar/wine storage area. And then one of the bedrooms they use as an office. How great is that? Outdoor space too, because the one was sort of, it was, I think, off the primary bedroom, and it was just sort of a smaller balcony, kind of smaller deck. But this is how charming is this for barbecue and hanging out and having cocktails.
Right. Right.
And then look at the roof deck.
Yeah, very lovely.
Very lovely, especially in these times. So 2 really good, stopping share screen. 2 really good family properties at not crazy prices for a very happening neighborhood.
Right. Terrific. Okay, now I'm going to share my 2. Oops. Do you see Lindale here?
I sure do.
Okay. I'm not doing well with my screen, but I guess I'm doing okay sharing. Yeah. All right. So Lindale is, oh my gosh, I need to change my glasses. Bear with me here.
I see it there. There's a good marking on there. It's on the north side of Bucktown.
Yeah. So when I did my map here, I showed it compared to where it is to Lincoln Park. But, it's so close to the Blue Line and the Kennedy that it's just a really terrific place. And this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $549. And really a great price to get into a well-sized 2-bedroom. I always think of 1,200 square feet as your standard 2-bedroom, 2-bath in the near north neighborhood. But here you're getting 1,500 square feet. And this is a very light and bright condo.
Look at all those wonderful windows. God.
Isn't that fantastic? With a very good and newer kitchen. And there you see the kitchen opens to the living area. And then it's got this cute deck. And look, you can see the city beyond it. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
$549,000. So there are 2 outdoor spaces, a balcony off the living room, and a private rooftop deck. It's got an extra wide oak floors, 2-toned Italian kitchen cabinets, Bosch appliance package, short walk to Blue Line, quick access to the expressway.
What's the parking?
Parking is garage, 1 space.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So the next one is 2324 Hamilton. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath for $799 in the Pulaski Elementary District. And this there are a lot of new construction, very modern homes in Bucktown. This is not atypical of what's there. This home is all about light and space and open staircases. It's very cool. This is new on the market, and it's only been on for a week, and it's got 1,300 square feet of outdoor space.
So this is not a condo. This is a
house. Yeah.
Wow.
$799 in Pulaski, 3 bedrooms.
That's a good price.
Mm-hmm. And I think, the difference between mine and yours is that 4th bedroom. And I think yours is a wider home as well.
Also, Pulaski's a busier road.
No, this is Pulaski Elementary. This is on Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yes, you're right. I'm back with the program.
Okay. So typical floor plan where you've got the, up front living dining, and then in the back you've got kitchen great room. But isn't that fun? Beautiful. Nice looking kitchen. And there it is from the staircase looking down. I had to include that shot because I thought that was so terrific. Plain, but this could be decorated and zhuzhed up, but you've got the master suite here in a very new and clean bathroom. And look at this stair. I just think it's nice that they're open staircases. There's no feeling of being enclosed whatsoever. This is one of the 3 outdoor spaces. There's a balcony above here and then a roof deck.
Fun.
And then again, you get views of the city from the roof deck. Isn't that fun?
That is fun. And what they did was they maximized the light in a narrow place by not having set walls. When you showed those hallways where they had slits rather than walls, it makes sure light keeps going through, which is fantastic.
Everybody wants light these days. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's that. Those are my 2 properties. I always think it's fun when you and I choose our properties. I always wonder if we're going to choose the same things, and we chose very different ones. But I think it shows that you can really get great properties for a great price in Bucktown. So even though the price per square foot trends higher than the marketplace in general, it's still a very good price to be in the midst of very green areas with interesting architecture and fabulous restaurants in the 606.
And then on top of that, from your graphs, your very interesting graphs, it's one of the neighborhoods that continues to appreciate.
Yeah.
That is a trend upward. Because people recognize the value.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yay. A good
Bucktown.
Go Bucktown. So what are you going to do for Thanksgiving? Anything great?
No, we're just staying home with, we have our 2 kids will be with us. Michael is staying in Des Moines, following everyone's orders to quarantine and stay away from everybody else. And so it's just going to be a very quiet time. I'm going to take advantage of removing the goods from my office at our office, because we're going to be doing a whole, Baird Warner is taking advantage of COVID to renovate the Gold Coast office. And I think that's very exciting.
Yes.
Shows the positive growth for Baird Warner and the Gold Coast office. And but I have a lot of junk over there I need to get out so they can do what they need to do. So that's on my agenda. How about you?
I did that last week, and I brought so much stuff home, and I realized I should have just thrown it out there. Why did I carry it home?
Yeah, well, just like a personal household move, right?
Yeah. So we'll see you next Monday here at 7:30, and we'll talk about something special, and Anne will preview it on our Facebook pages, whatever the topic is.
That sounds great. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.
Bye.